Do you remember Sandeep? He was in grade 6. He was in our grade 6 class. He actually had the recorder. The same one that Macaulay Culkin has.
Guy in the world, huh?
Yo, I did think he was the coolest guy. I was so fucking jealous. I'm like, oh my God. You know how expensive that shit was? That shit was like $300, $400, $500 back then. And I'm like, oh my God, he's got one of those. I was like trying to be his friend and shit. Like, I was like, yeah, that button. I'm trying to like become friends with him. Like maybe I could borrow it or like that shit was 100%. That shit was the coolest shit ever. Oh man, you never did that? You guys never did that as friends? Like back in the day? Come on. Come on.
I think I missed this show.
Go to break. Really?
What a pleasure to be here, guys. Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Tis the season. Tis the season. I do believe everybody has a little like something in their cup, no?
A little something.
So, yo, cheers to the season, the holidays, yo.
Cheers. You're here with it with the props.
Yo.
Yo, why can you guys not enjoy this? Why can you guys not enjoy this?
It's not that I can't enjoy it. It's just because I know him. I'm just like, it's like, man.
Just let him know the price is going up next year.
Only going up this year.
Yo, buy in real quick, hey, cause
Only going up this year.
Pree, let them know, yo. Let them know. But greetings, salutations, and what's up to everyone watching and or listening. Welcome to another episode of Speak Your Perspective.
What's up?
I go by the name of Bun. You can find me on Instagram at wha'SUP Bun. Over here we got Pree.
What up?
Mystery. Find her on the internet at
Body Ammo.
Yo. Next we got this guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, man.
Face Mob.
Dissect.
Face Mob. You know what? I'll give you one more just because it's Christmas, yo. I'm in the giving season.
Face mob.
Nice. All right. Now I can see why Pree. I think I'm gonna smile because you're the first one to get like that far with that, and every single time it happens, you light up a little bit.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
You see it though.
I can't lie. I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? Yo,
Talk to me, man.
Over here to my right, we got SB the student. Play that one more time.
Let's do it a little louder. That needs to be a little louder.
Somebody gonna get hurt real bad.
Yo, big him up every time. Behind the scenes, we got Knots.
Mm-hmm.
Zealous, authentic pictures. Sorry. Keep him booked.
Keep him busy.
He'll throw the key in there. Big him up every time with the monitor graphic too. Man's out here being super extra, bro.
Oh wow, we have a little fireplace.
You didn't book it, yo? Christmas
That's so
special.
cute. And the little stockings.
We got the, what do you call these again? Poinsettias?
Poinsettias, yeah. You didn't even know.
I took that in. As soon as I saw one part, I had to look around the room quick because I'm like, what else am I missing?
There's probably more. Right? Oh, look, there's a little present in the corner.
Jeez, I'm
So cute.
I hope somebody sends me a present. I want something good for Christmas this year, yo. Actually, I think it's about family anyway.
You're on the nice list?
It's all about
I don't
family.
think so.
Man, yo. You know why?
Dan Corgan, real bad man.
You're stupid.
Yo, when does Santa stop asking you if you've been a good boy? Pause.
When you can write your own list.
Ah.
Yeah, no, let's talk to that real quick, though. Like, I don't know.
That was good.
How long did your belief in Santa last, or did you just cut it off from the very beginning?
I mean, I don't know about y'all. I can't say there was like an age.
Yeah, I can't remember when I stopped.
There was a point where I thought, like, it transitioned from he's doing it every year
to your parents.
No. Like, at first he just existed, and then he died. but like
He
the
died?
spirit. No, like because Santa been around for generations and
he's
generations.
magical.
But that's my point. Like at first, before you know what I mean. When I'm all up into magic, I'm like, I'm growing up and like I'm thinking a bit more, and I'm like, you know, he can't be doing this. But it didn't go from a hard like, oh, he doesn't exist, or whatever. It transitioned. So it's like he's doing this thing, then he's dead, but like they got to keep the spirit of Santa alive. So either he reincarnated and they keep going, or like it's a hustle. Like everyone's working together, Santa's workshop, but they're doing it to. And then after you just grow up and you're just like, oh yeah, mom and dad, shout out. Like, you know what I mean? I can't say what age that all, like the genesis. You know, I because it wasn't. I guess it wasn't a traumatic experience. If it was a traumatic experience, if it was like you know what I mean? I think it hurt me more when I found out like wrestling was fake. You know what I mean? Like that one was like.
You know what's crazy about that? I always knew it. I always knew it. I had the argument. I'm like, how do they always time it so perfectly?
No, man.
Yeah, pay-per-view, it's this time it starts, this time it's over.
No, but
so that was one thing I was worried. If someone asked me, how do I answer this? How do I make them believe?
I like that still. I like that.
You know?
I like that.
Nah, I knew still.
No, I
funny.
I
know
can even
what?
tell you when the Santa thing happened for me.
Oh yeah,
That happened between grade 3 and 4.
Okay.
Whatever age you are.
Something happened?
That's when I knew Santa was like my parents. Like that.
Was it like you booked something, or like what was the? Since you like.
It used to be like a gift under my pillow or something like that, or the tree. After that, it just became, what do you want? Yeah. So
yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, this is dope.
So your parents weren't creative at all? Like you weren't still doing the list? And they would take the list and, we're sending it.
Nah.
You know,
Like they didn't use
H or whatever it is.
Be on the nice list to behave.
Nah, it just became like it would just be like I know I'm gonna get something, so it could be like I would have a choice of what to get at a certain point, where it's like, okay, I can expect something. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still out here fooling my kids.
I mean, I would.
Way to kill the spirit.
Yeah, I know.
I definitely would.
I mean, I hope they're not watching. They're not supposed to be. So.
Oh man.
Well, let me be Santa right now. Merry Christmas.
And for anybody who wants one of those, let them know where they can find one.
You can find them at www.bodyammo.ca or in store at Makeway at 91 Walnut Avenue in Toronto.
So you got to break this down a little bit. You got to, like, what am I working with? Right
Okay,
here?
yeah.
I love it, by the way. I love it, but I want to know now.
So yeah, I explained it last episode. Like at that each stone, I picked each stone for each person on the podcast. So I did blue for you, like a lighter blue for you. So blue, obviously Rex, and then the lighter blue it meant balance. As in, I know you got a lot with the kids and everything, trying to balance this, the job and stuff like that.
Can't we please here putting gang ties, you know, because of Rex? Like, just go.
Yours was for Rex
Just
too.
go. Yeah, we're editing all of that out.
Where's your button for that? Okay, so what I meant by for Rex is just like foundation.
It's Christmas.
It's foundation. So
my Christmas shirt.
You know, you're ridiculous.
It's my Christmas shirt.
You ruin everything.
I'm sorry, man. I just I need to make sure people know, because you know
you're so dumb.
I don't want nobody running up on me outside. You know, like I'm too old for that.
You better hug up them poinsettias, yo.
Sorry, Pree. Sorry.
Nah, man, you ruined my whole delivery.
No. I'm so curious.
Anyways,
lighter blue.
No, don't even do that. It's not even gonna work. Fuck.
I tried it.
Anyways, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. No, we'll talk. This is dope. Is
it working for you so far?
What?
The gift.
Yeah, I use it.
It's been on my keys ever since. Right?
It is working.
Yeah,
it is working.
I kind of feel the same, to be honest. We don't need to get into all of that, but
maybe we do.
You might be onto something here.
I am onto something.
Now moving on.
No one's laughing with
What's
but I'm being serious. I think the stone works.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, so everybody go out and get yourself one. You can find them at
www.bodyammo.ca or in store at Makeway at 91 Walnut Avenue in Toronto.
Tell them Bun sent you, and Merry Christmas. What any Santa Claus stories for you? Like, did you guys celebrate Christmas in your house? Like that? Your mom and dad.
Yeah, I did the cookies. I did the carrots. I did all types for a long time.
Not the carrots.
For the reindeer.
Oh,
You're slow.
I never got that. You knew that one?
I didn't. But
yeah, don't look at me like that.
I didn't. But I wanted to. I'm not going to judge.
I figured you did that with your kids. You said that you're doing.
No, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, man.
We did the cookies and stuff. No, but the one that I did last year was the boots in the flower. Yeah, the footprints. Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, they're still on top. Like they're still talking about it.
Yeah, eh?
We hope Santa doesn't make a mess this year.
That's so cute.
Like Janos, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, at that point you're like, all right, the effort. Yeah.
It's not so bad this year.
Carrots are for the reindeer.
I never thought about that.
And it's good that somebody does though. Yeah,
they get tired.
Santa's eating all
flying
that
around the world.
Bear cookies and reindeer are sluts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They need.
Do you ever wonder who ate it though, out of the parents?
I don't think they did. I don't think my parents did. I think they just
did they leave
bit
the crumbs
it.
behind? Did they leave?
They just bit it or broke it or like.
But after they're gonna eat it,
No, there'd be like there'd be a couple of bites in that thing, or something would be missing.
I think my parents are just. They're
It's like
very
how
healthy.
far into the lie do you go? Like if a child asks you the question,
I mean, you gotta commit. You gotta commit.
Oh, how come Santa never ate the whole cookie?
Well, he's probably hungry. He's probably so full.
He's hungry. He's full. You gotta commit.
He has millions of cookies to eat in one night. Yeah, he can't take.
Look at our street.
Does that make them good liars though? Because I bought into that shit. Yeah, they're the manipulative ones. Fuck.
Well,
but that's what you're gonna be, no? You're gonna
look where I got it from.
Well, I think we're all guilty of that to some extent,
but it's Santa, and
I just feel like giving like kids some joy and magic and all that stuff in this cold world.
Like the Tooth Fairy one gets me still. Like
I believed in Tooth Fairy for a very long time.
No, I that one I caught on quick too. Funny enough.
When do you stop? So both of mine still get something.
I feel like when they're 10.
Tooth Fairy?
Yeah. Yeah,
When
like
do you stop
it's
losing
almost
baby
like
teeth?
they're like now it's like they're expecting something. Like, oh shit, look, another tooth came out. Like, man.
Yeah, but I would.
It's been done.
Yeah.
It's been done.
What do you mean it's been done?
Oh, another tooth? Like, ooh, what I got? Like,
I was
you know what
excited.
I mean? Like, especially when you're kids, like, over generations and generations. Like, if it's
what I'm saying is like going back to the same thing with when the Santa stopped to knowing it's your parents.
Yeah.
When did the Tooth Fairy one happen for you guys?
So that's what I'm saying.
I don't
The
remember.
Tooth Fairy one, I caught on to that quick, but it didn't necessarily correlate with Santa.
I feel like Santa and all that
This
stuff
Tooth
like
Fairy shit's
goes
getting a little expensive.
with like school, like their friends at school. Like if you're just still like, yeah, I believe in like this. Santa's gonna get me this, and then someone's like, Santa's not real.
Yeah, then you
that's where it
comes.
comes
to question things.
Yeah,
so to question yourself.
That's where dreams get crushed.
Exactly. Nats, you want to chime in real quick, or because I have another question. Does that help then in shaping their moral compass? You'd imagine, or do you think it's all ridiculous?
I mean,
I know, especially you, because I know you're not a Christmas man still. So you just think it's tomfoolery for the most part, eh? Like just dead all of it. That's not his take, by the way.
As parents, I think everyone puts their best foot forward to raise their kids, develop their kids, train them, and teach them to what the best way that they know how. And it's up to, I guess, a whole bunch of.
Because at the end of the day, like SB said, we are lying to them. We are tricking them.
Yeah.
Unless,
but you're doing it for the sake of,
there might be adults out there who still believe in Santa, so all respect to you. But.
There's a movie on Netflix that says I Still Believe in Santa. And it's a girl that starts dating a guy who actually still believes in Santa Claus.
I might be one of them, so.
Well, is this like the new holiday one, like right now? Is this something recent right now?
Recent, brand new?
Yeah,
it actually came out. I'm obsessed with like holiday movies and
that's
like
fun.
Hallmark movies.
Yeah, she did say that.
Obsessed, but like I've seen all of them. It came out like last year. So, but it's good.
It's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix, yeah.
We'll get to something else that's on Netflix later, but you can finish your point, sir.
No, like just to answer that, like it's, again, we try to, as parents, we try to our best to raise them with certain morals, certain things, and it's up to the kids to take it. Like, I can't, like there's parents who put their best efforts into kids and they still turn out to be bad breed. True. And then you got parents who are like don't deserve to have kids, and then miraculously the child becomes some prodigy, Juilliard. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it defies the odds. Like you can't. It's hard. Basically, what I'm saying is it's just hard to say. You can't. It's so individual. They can go to gambit. Like there's so many different extremes, so many different variables. Can't pinpoint it.
There's a saying. I think what you're trying to get to, where like it could be the exact same thing, but this person could just react differently. Is that what you're trying to get to?
Basically, like you can't.
Like two brothers.
There's no formula for that. Like to answer that question, like I can't really answer that question because there's no formula.
So like for example, there's two brothers. One's an alcoholic, and they go, "Yo, why are you an alcoholic?" Yeah, because my father was an alcoholic.
Yeah. Why are you not an alcoholic? Because my father was an alcoholic. Yeah, that part.
And then the other guy goes, the other brother's like, "You don't drink. Why don't you drink?" And then he's like, "Because my father was an alcoholic." Yeah, like that. Yeah. I mean. That's how you take it.
Yeah, basically.
I kind of want to hear about New York, yo. How was that? Because you did make another trip down there.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
You didn't want to talk about it? You seem kind of...
No.
I never gave you a heads up. What?
Nah, it's all good. I'll get into it like piece by piece. But yeah, look, it was great. I went there for a communications course. Okay. So... it wasn't like a stand-up comedy thing or whatnot. So there was a course out there that I was taking, and
it's just a 1-day or 2-day course.
3 days. Oh. It's like a self-development course. So going through that and being able to kind of reevaluate certain things and see like a different perspective on life. It's I'm on like that high right now. Like where you're just like, ooh, full of like potential and like, you know, like goals. So yeah, in that sense, it's really good. But yeah, should I just say it right now?
Yeah, I don't know. You seem very hesitant. I'm kind of trying to figure out like what's up. Like,
yeah, I'm a little hesitant.
Something's going on.
No, in my head, I was thinking about taking it a different way. I didn't know if I wanted to just say everything right now.
Hey man, you seem like you're in a zone, so let it out.
Yeah. Nah, the main thing was I ended up. Yo, you know when you're having like one of those moments where you just reflect back on everything? You know?
Just life, you mean? Like
yeah, one of those moments where you're kind of looking back. So like you're getting into 2024, right? Mm-hmm. And for me, it's been like, holy shit, yo, this year has been a lot of things. And I kind of take my moment to just be with that part of myself that's gone through the fun stuff, the sour stuff, the emotional stuff, like, you know what I mean? All the drama that comes with a separation or circumstances changing and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And of all the places where I had that moment was when I went to fucking Queensbridge. Mm. And yo, so I'm going there, like I'm going to where Nas basically lived, right? Or grew up. Was it 50 Ave in Vernon, like that area? Mm. And I Googled most of this, so I forget what everything is called right now. Mm. But anyway, I get there.
When you were there or before you got there? Okay.
No, when I was planning to go there. So I'm Googling it, like I subwayed the whole thing and busted and did whatever, but I'm literally following the thing, so I don't remember all the streets and stuff. But when I get there, I'm bumping his songs, and just to make it memorable, because he has that song where he goes, first time. I think that's what it's called too on King's Disease right now, where he's like, do you remember the first time you heard Nas? So I'm listening to I Am while I'm walking in this neighborhood, and I'm high. I smoke a joint. Yeah. And like, yo, I don't have anywhere to be right now.
You're what, sir? Sorry?
Huh?
You're what, you said?
I'm high.
What's the other word that we use around here?
Oh, my bad. Oh, that was disrespectful. That was so disrespectful. Fuck, I'm going to get canceled.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
Yeah.
So
I was kited.
Okay.
I was kited. And I'm listening to the same tracks, but I'm able to go back to when I'm like listening to this for the first time. And it was just like, yo, it was just a moment just to kind of like reconnect with that. I don't know. Does this make sense to you guys?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm listening to that. I'm vibing on that. And I'm just like reflecting back on this year as well. But not just this year as in who I am right now, but this year as in who I used to be. Does that make sense? So I'm kind of looking at it like, yo, look at how this is connected to who you used to be back then. Like, you're still listening to this guy, but now you're walking in his fucking neighborhood. Like, I don't know. It just sounded so fucking crazy to me. It's just like, look at that. Like, look at that connection to how you're still yourself. If you know what I mean. I don't know. It's just kind of cool. It's like one of those moments. I'm reflecting on that, walking around. I get to this one point where they have like a indoor rock climbing thing. And then in that moment, I think of my kids because I take them to that. So
that's where Nas used to hang.
I don't know that. I don't know that. Who knows? The joke is, though, I did go to certain street corners just to like.
But they
to just feel
for
that
perspective
out.
Though, they don't look the same as when Nas and them used to.
Not
be
at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Are you guys trying to get me to say gentrified? Did I say it right? Did I say it right? Did
Anyways.
I? No. Yeah. So, but even then, I would still stand in some of these corners. But anyway, I ended up talking to my kids while I'm there as well. Like, ended up calling them, or they called me
in that same moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it just made it more memorable. So now I'm even more present to this whole thing. So I'm just feeling really good. And again, it could have been the weed, but yeah, I was in that kind of mode. So, yeah, that was the weekend. Outside of all that, that was the big one.
Sorry. So you don't want to talk about that special moment?
What special moment?
The special moment that you sent us a video of.
Oh.
Come on, bro. Like, how do you forget about that, bro?
Yeah, I swear you should have dropped the coin button right there.
I think I took it off, to be honest.
Oh. You left it right here in front of me, too. That's crazy. So, that's so crazy. Thanks for bringing that up.
Close enough.
Yeah.
God did.
You brought you to that moment.
Yeah. Okay.
So talk about that.
So I'm walking random now. I'm walking there for like a good hour. And I'm wearing these. Like I shouldn't even, like I forgot my shoes. Normally I would have gone for like 2 hours, 3 hours, but like I can't walk the same on this shit. I'm walking in some random alleyway. There's a dime there.
Set it up a little bit though. Where like what? You were just
there's a zone
strolling along and
there's a zone where there's like some sort of construction going on, right? Yeah. So I purposely kept walking in the neighborhood to go to some of the places that would still be old. Like there was some church there too. I couldn't help but notice how many of the convenience stores are run by Indians though. And like Punjabis. Like, yo, that was pretty cool.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
It was so cool. Like, I'm like, oh shit, we're in Nas's area. Like it was kind of funny. So I'm just walking randomly and there's some construction going on or whatever. Boom, I catch the dime. I see the dime. And first I picked it up. Normally you guys caught a couple that I sent you guys, right? So usually I make the video right away, but this time I just picked it up first. Like, holy shit, is it really a dime? And then I was high. Then I sent you guys the video like, yo, you're not going to believe this. And then whatever, I videotaped in there just to prove where I was. And then, kept that down.
It's a giving season. Maybe not so insert the video for us so the rest of the world can watch it with us.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. Yo, if you're gonna do that, then do the other two as well.
Nah, as soon as I asking for too much, bro.
I was like, bro,
should I at least talk
about my dime story?
And for anybody watching or listening who don't know what the dimes represent, should probably go back and watch one of our episodes. We were funny enough. We were just talking about a few of those before. It was the girl math episode. That's the second time I think we referenced it, but
basically, yeah.
Go back and watch that episode, not too far back, maybe 3 or 4 episodes about girl math. But on that note, we will take a quick break and be back with some more SUP in just a moment.
Yum.
If you're in the GTA and need your car detailed, visit Speckless Pro Auto Detailing. They specialize in both exterior and interior cleaning, including headlight restoration and salt stain removal. Book online at www.specklessprodetailing.com or call 416-262-0702. Don't accept anything less. Visit Speckless.
Can you see this hot water bottle?
Oh, Priya, don't suss the runs right now, bro.
Yeah, a little
man,
bit.
it's
I see
luminous.
I see the
it's
green. Yeah.
luminous. But you can't tell what it is, though. It looks like a cushion or something.
Merry Christmas, Happy holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy what am I missing? I said Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus.
For the rest of us.
For the rest of us. Shout out all you Seinfeld watchers.
Bum, bum, bum.
I wasn't one of them, but whatever.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Only going up this year.
That's why your humor is lackluster.
Lackluster.
I'm sorry. I know my humor ain't lackluster, and I wasn't a Seinfeld guy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I took that kind of personal.
It's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. Classic.
I'm sure the viewers know who the
comedy.
funniest person in the room is.
Yeah, me.
That's it.
All right. Run a poll. Run a poll.
SB. First thing, what? You got nothing? You're the comedian. You're the real professional comedian.
Oh, wow, he almost went like this. He's about to hit the button. I thought you were gonna hit Scamma.
I'll hit you one of these ones, Joe.
Yeah, let him vote.
Anyways, welcome back to some more SUP. We got some Netflix talk, yo. I think we happened to watch a couple of things that were on Netflix this weekend. Fresh out the gate. Which one should we do first?
I mean, easy segue since he's a comedian.
Let's go with that one.
I don't like how we're doing this.
What? Don't like we're doing what? Highlighting you? What?
No, just the way that it's going.
Why?
Bro, I have to do it how many times, bro? Step up. Step up.
Headliners only. Chris Rock and Kevin Hart.
Who saw it, first of all? Who watched it?
Yeah,
I
I watched it.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Half. I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. You fell asleep because you were tired, or you fell asleep because it didn't like hold you up?
Didn't catch my attention.
It wasn't for you. It wasn't like
it was interesting. Like it was informative.
Yeah.
But it wasn't entertaining.
If something was entertaining the way that you were feeling at the time, would something else have like kept you up? Or were you like just
to me, man.
Oh, sorry.
like you're just like you're gonna fall asleep unless it's something super, super good?
Yeah, like if something catches my attention,
It sounds so defensive. All right, fair enough. I just really liked it.
I mean, listen.
It's like, fuck, come on, like give me something. Be like you're high or you're like drunk or something.
I can give it another go.
So why did you really like it?
There's just so much good stuff there.
There's
like
a lot of history in it, which
I think. I mean, you're naturally gonna appreciate it. I mean, so okay. Let me just say this because I know like you have a big rant, like because naturally you're the comedian. Like I know it's gonna touch you in a certain way. And for me, watching it so many times, like throughout, I was like, oh, SB's gonna love this. SB can appreciate this. I know. For me, the biggest takeaway from watching that was the amount of flowers that were just being tossed around left, right, and center, bro. Like it was just like the appreciation for the art, the fraternity of what comedy, stand-up comedians are, like the brotherhood. It was on full display, and for me, that was the best part. Like that was, and there was so like off the rip, like off the rip, and just throughout, like it was just they were just hailing each other up, and like there'd be like. Because they're still comedians, right? Like that ego, like that, you know, like they still have like they're flexing them, and there might be like a little
jab,
like a flex, like for every like little flex, because they could flex like outrageous if they wanted to, but for every little just there's 10 flowers, just boom, 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 and it was like that was like the best thing for me to.
I feel like when they brought up there was one part that I remember when they brought up Kings of Comedy, and how like it was going on for so long, and they're like they could have kept it going, but egos got involved,
and that was in
I was like
that part
too. Super fair because like in that realm of when I've seen like a lot of comics was like for me my only reference to that is like Comic View and like all that kind of stuff or whatever, right? Yeah. And then what Chris was saying to Kevin and Kevin was saying to Chris, they're like they both work hard, they both do all these things, so like for them to be like headliners. I think Kevin's manager was saying like people are saying there can't be any like co-headliners, and he's like, yes there can, there can. And then this was born, so I thought that was really dope.
Quick question for you, since you brought up the Kings of Comedy, who was your best? Like who did you think performed the best on there? Because we've had this debate before.
Oh man,
I don't even know. There's so many.
I mean, there's only 4 of them.
Oh, I'm thinking of Comic View, I guess.
Nah, I'm talking about just that.
The first one that like immediately comes to my mind, I think, is Cedric.
Okay. Have have I ever asked you this? I know he and I have had a big. Yeah, so for you,
Bernie,
Bernie all day.
but it's the way.
So,
They even say it.
They even say it.
They
though.
even say it.
Like.
I think so the other thing is like it depends on like what comedy you find like really, really funny.
Exactly.
So like if you find like
obviously
for sure,
naturally.
Because I can say something very, very
subjective.
controversial right now.
Yeah.
And I can get a lot of heat for what I'm about to say. So I don't know if I should say
Well,
it.
I think you should spill the tea, Pree. Like we're all ears right now.
Like
blame it on the marketing team.
You can just bleep it out.
No, I'm serious. Just blame it on the marketing team.
Okay. So like I haven't watched them all.
That's okay.
I didn't find the Chappelle Show funny.
I'm kind of there with you.
Oh.
Anytime I say that,
Nah.
it's like a thing. But again,
hold on.
there's certain sketches that I remember that I think is funny. Sorry, but that's what I was talking about.
We're not going to give this a whole lot of time, but
All right.
It's like what you did to them with Seinfeld, in a way.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well done. I was so. That missed me entirely, and that was.
Yo, listen, I'm still on her side. I'm still pro Seinfeld.
I know you are. I know you are, and I can appreciate you for that, for being unbiased in that moment.
Yeah.
But that was well done.
Yeah.
Chappelle's humor back in the day was a lot of I have to act stupid to be funny, which I hated.
But that's like that. You
And
know
some
that.
of his
so
skits
creatively.
Yes, so some of the stuff on his show, I will give him credit, was really good. But then there was a lot of stuff where I'm like,
Yeah, some stuff I found really funny, and some stuff I found
Yo, just
very,
'cause
very
even in the movies though, like if you Blue Streak, Martin Lawrence's movie when he, like I hate that Chappelle. Like that's it's so lame to me. What the hell is that?
But just because we're talking about it, the whole thing with what was it, Making the Band with Diddy?
Yeah.
That episode was like, come on, bro.
Depends who you ask.
Come on.
Dylon.
Get me my blah, blah, blah goat milk from wherever. And then he just jumps up and the fucking bodyguard catches him. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Which one was it was the dry lip shit that he used to do to
that
me.
one.
That shit. That guy.
Or the one where like
And
he
the
didn't know he
KKK
was
guy
black.
whenever,
Yeah,
you see that stuff
yeah.
was like it's different. Like let me see that Chappelle shit, and then the Charlie Murphy
like,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh no. Listen, I'll tell you which one was the best thing for me ever. The Prince playing basketball shit. When the man's like game blouses, dead, yo. Like dead. I'm dead.
Oh, man.
Dead, yo. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah. Nazis over here doing the imitation, bro. I was dying of laughter when I saw that shit. Bro.
How did we get here?
Sorry.
We can do this, bro. We do this.
I know, but
We do
I was
this.
trying to bring it back.
Netflix special.
No, but because I want your take because I'm interested to see how.
No, I want to hear Bud's
DL
take.
Hughley for me.
Oh yeah, we already had that. Yeah,
him.
So DL for me.
Wait, hold
was
on.
actually
Of that time or the new version?
No,
the thing
Because
is,
that's different. You
I changed
can't-
my answer.
No,
Because
that's
I look
yeah,
at
no,
I look
no,
at that different.
Of that time too, I've always been a
I
DL
changed
fan.
my
Okay, that's
answer.
fair.
Always
That's
been a
fair.
DL fan.
Same.
Like
changed my
his
his stuff right now
his
is
level
amazing.
of wit, his like
Yeah.
all of it.
Yep.
Like,
Timing,
all of it.
everything,
Exactly,
yeah.
all of it.
Do you guys follow him on
all of
Do
it.
you guys follow him on IG?
No.
Nah.
Dude, follow him on IG. He posts some
No,
dope stuff
honestly,
every time.
he would be a good follow on IG for her. Like I could see.
You
but
hypocrites.
for me, no, Bernie, R.I.P.
Actually, yeah.
Bernie Mac, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I like Bernie for sure. Early Bernie. Just cool. Early Bernie for me was really good. I used to like him like beginning, like Def Comedy Jam type shit.
Yes.
That's when he was top level.
Yeah.
But then when like Kings of Comedy to me, like DL, I was already such a DL fan at that point. I don't know if it's just my bias from seeing him on Comic View and stuff too, but I just always connected with DL. So even
he
on
was one of them.
the tour, to me, like, DL was up there, bro.
Changed my mind.
Yeah.
What show is Steve Harvey on again? Family
Back in
Feud.
the day, Family Feud.
Or
yeah.
the Steve Harvey show.
Do you guys find him
Mr.
funny on that?
Hightower.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
On
right?
Family Feud, I find him funny.
Yeah, Family Feud.
I
I was like,
definitely find him
whoa.
funny on
I don't
I
Family
wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
I don't watch his enough
You
of
don't-
it anymore, to be honest.
I don't watch it, but like catch clips and reels and things. And it's like,
I feel like he made it better than the old guy. Like I feel like he's a better
so.
host.
For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I remember
I
watching
think
that
so.
too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's your take on?
I was gonna add in like little bits and pieces that I really like that weren't the most normal thing to see. But what you're saying, to your point though, right in the beginning, that's what they wanted to do though, right?
Yeah.
The first thing that he's saying is there can only be one. There could be more of us, right? Yeah. I felt like that kind of connect was dope, and then they brought Chappelle into it as well. And
amazing.
It was just like, and then even what he says to them, where he's like, "Yo, the first thing was they really wanted me there."
Yeah, like, and so they asked me, like,
So like the whole brotherhood part of it.
That's and I like the part where I think they brought up that like Seinfeld was in it and like Bill Burr was in it. Yeah. And they were just like how you can't you didn't
Patrice,
have to. I think Bill Burr.
Yo, I love that they brought him up.
Bill Burr was saying that Chris Rock in the beginning, like he learned like not to just play to like a black crowd or like a white crowd, like or whatever, like on the race or whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah, for New York.
Yeah, and I thought that was really dope. That like that you could realize that because that's where you're gonna start, right? You're gonna start with your own community. You're gonna start with something that you can be like relatable to. And then he was able to like cross the board with that. So I thought that was really dope.
Yeah. So but I'm going to keep throwing out random ones that stood out for me, right? So the one where they're talking to his brother and he's like,
I didn't even know he was a comedian.
I did.
You didn't know that? Yeah.
What was he in? Anything off the top of your head?
No,
I just knew that
I think he probably he's done stand-ups. I think maybe he was in one sitcom, but it was one of those like barely on BET type sitcoms. But I don't think he was in anything else. It's just literally the stand-up stuff.
And BET movie.
I think he made a couple appearances in when they used to do that. What was that crew that Kevin Hart had with like him, Nick Cannon,
Paper Boys or something?
Real Husbands of Hollywood or some shit. I think he was. I think I used to be around those guys a little 1-2 times too. But
okay, sorry, continue.
Hadouken.
Hadouken. Where they're talking about his father, and he's like, it was really important for us to work here because that's where Daddy used to work. So he used to work at the Daily News, the Daily newspaper. Like their dad used to work there, Chris Rock, and what's his brother's name? Tony. Yeah. And they're like, it was really important for us because then they created the Barclays, right?
Yeah.
And I just thought that was dope that they thought that way, like making that connection.
Yeah.
But I got it so well because it was like in a weird way, like this sounds like some creepy Stan shit now. I felt the same way when I'm walking in Queensbridge. Like I just look at it like, yo, this guy's been here. Like this was kind of his thing. Like I'm sitting at some bench randomly. But then I asked some random people that are there, right? There's a group of these guys. They're basically like try to get like you to give them money for animals that need like shelter or something, or abused animals like dogs and stuff like that. Maybe, but I mean, no. It's like it's an actual fund. Like I've seen them when I went to Central Park. Like they were there too
in New York. Anything's questionable.
Yeah. But I already told them like I don't have any money for this right now. I was up front with it, right? No, out of all fairness,
nigga, I'm broke.
Yeah, there you go. You can say that too. You can say all the above, right? But I already talked to one of them before in Central Park, and he got me into it, and then at the end, he told me that I got to pay something, right? So I was interested. Like, I was really interested, but like, I couldn't, But that's what I said to these guys. I'm like, I wish I had money to just fucking throw at you guys right now, but I don't, right? So then I asked them, do you guys know who's from here? They didn't know. So it's like, it's weird that a lot of the people that are there don't really, I don't know, I guess, fully know. And I'm just like, that's interesting that some people are here just so regularly, but they don't really care about it at all. And it's actually changed that much from what it once was. When he met Jay-Z.
Who, Kevin Hart?
Yeah. When Jay-Z's in the background. And he goes, you made it. I'm here.
Because Jay's on some like, I'm present, so it's like,
that was a, I was just like, I was gonna give you
real bad.
And I love how he just did it so casually. Like, you made it. I'm here. Like that's his energy, bro.
But a lot of people hate.
Crazy.
But a lot of people hate on that type of energy.
But they say he's petty. But that's dope. Like, isn't that kind of like Jordan shit right there? Like,
it
is.
Yeah, for sure.
It is.
That's what it is.
I love that they caught that on camera though. Like
that part too.
You know what I mean? Like, like there's that one moment in the Jordan documentary where they go, "Are you God?" And he just goes, "I could be God." Like he plays into it. Like how much of that's fake? Like he might really believe that. You know what I mean?
What were you gonna say?
You don't ever believe that.
Like
You don't
the
do
part that they were like when they sold out the garden. Like that was their I made it moment.
Yeah.
Like selling out the garden, like that's, you know.
Selling out the garden.
That's a big.
That's a flex.
Yeah.
Hey,
right?
Yo.
So, and as a comedian, like that's pretty big.
What
It's you alone. I think they were saying something like, you know, when you have like a good show, like you're celebrating with your teammates, or when you have a bad like show, like you're with all these people, but when it's a comedian, it's like everything's on you.
You're by yourself. You're by yourself. Ain't nobody there to help you. You ain't tagging in nobody, bro.
And the onus,
you figure that out.
The onus is on you at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
You had a good show, bad show, whatever.
I like how they told a story about Patrice throwing the phone book.
Was that
you have a better chance of reading that, bro? Like, do you know how feisty that is?
What's that part? I think I probably didn't make it there.
So Patrice O'Neal, one of the comedians
so
who passed away, rest in peace, Patrice.
Rest in peace, yo.
They were like clowning Kevin while he's on stage one night. So they threw the phone book at him. This is back in the day when phone books existed, I imagine, or they just found it.
I mean,
this
we had phone books growing up.
Yo, none of these young boys don't know what that is. Yellow pages.
Well, they got to watch the documentary.
Well, all right. So then Patrice throws the phone book, and he's like, "You're better off reading that."
Yeah,
it's just to say he's bombing, but it was just them like basically saying like, but it's like. So just you made it. You're part of us now. Like you're part of like the Mandem. Like we rate you on levels like that.
But that like again like that part, like the stripes, like they were like. How many times did you have Bill Burr be like, yo, they're killers? How many times did Chris Rock, like, they're naming up them, they're like, yo, they're killers. They are though.
Yeah.
But they like, it was that respect, that level of like, as much as like they knew, I belong here, it's still, but like.
Bill Burr is like one of my favorite comedians.
I love him.
Yeah. But this is the other funny part where he starts making fun of him. He's like, I've been talking about him for 10 fucking years. But they're giving me 10 minutes.
But that's what you have to do.
That shit is so dope that you can joke like that, though. You get what I'm saying?
And Kevin's dying, bro.
He's dying.
He's like, oh shit.
And but that's Bill. Like, they're talking like they know he's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean in present tense and past tense, because yes, he did pass away. So it's like, you have to think of it as like, you're still giving him his ratings, but at the same time, it's like, I'm still better than that guy at the end of the day, bro. Like, as much as I love him, it's like,
but that part, I know the homie. That's my boy.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna speak on him. Who are you to even talk? Like, so I'm gonna speak on him.
So to that point, that's where I go with like, I feel like comedians are the type of people that will like really open all the way up. So that type of relationship they have with each other, it's different.
Exactly.
For them to still be able to laugh at shit that someone said from like 20 years ago. It's more memorable.
You see when it was just Chris Rock and Kevin Hart, they were just chilling.
Yeah.
And then at one point his phone rings and it's like, he's like, oh, it's the wife. He's like, yo, which one? He's like, yo, don't do that, don't do that. Yo. You gotta edit that one out. Can't even lie, I thought about you still.
Don't do that.
In that moment, I was just like, oh, there he goes.
So this is what I thought of even. To prove that
Big up Lambo Floor every time.
He's an idiot. I see you, boy. Go on.
Maybe I'm gonna give this documentary like another go.
But
I'm gonna give it another go.
You got some time. It's the holiday season, yo.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert, by the way, too. Anybody who's been listening this long, like,
that part.
Sorry, but it's been on for a few days. Like, so figure it out, man. It's the holidays. What were you gonna say?
I forgot where I was going. What was the last thing that you just said?
Oh crap! Don't put me on.
The wife thing.
Yeah. No, but like how they would like they could clown each other and they can clown each other in a way that's like, oh shit, he said that.
Yeah.
But it's like, he can say that.
Right.
It's like the way boys like.
Yeah.
That's fair, and like these are comics, like so they're gonna do that amongst each other. Like if we could do it, like if we do that on the street corner, the barbershop, like the mall, whatever. Yeah. You expect like professional comedians not to go in?
Of course.
I know we're chewing up some clock, but I feel like we gotta continue this.
The Jordan Kobe example.
Exactly. Yeah, perfect.
I knew about that, but I didn't know Kevin Hart and Chris were like that.
Looked at it the same way.
But that's the thing. I didn't know it either
because I don't remember him talking about it in his book like that to that degree. Like I went through his book too, right?
Even at the end, when they brought the gold up on stage for Chappelle, and he's like, "Yo, all of those guys were the champs. Ali was the champ. Tyson's the champ. When you see those guys, you still call them, yo, what's up, champ? Yo, what's up, champ? Like you still refer to them. They were all champs. So it's like, yo, he's a GOAT. Rock is a GOAT. Chappelle's a GOAT. Kev's a GOAT. Like there's allowed to be more than one GOAT.
Yeah. I'm gonna say a next thing too, He's jealous of Chris. because of his mom not being there, right?
Yeah,
buddy, yo.
Yeah.
When I say I was in my feelings.
Yeah.
bro.
I can only imagine.
I was in my feelings.
You came to mind then too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just the edit.
But even when Chris was talking about his dad too, it made me think back on my role in my family, even just growing up.
Yeah,
I thought of that too.
Because I had my dad present, yes, but it's like I still had to mature at a very fast rate at that age.
Yeah.
So it just so much of it was like, yo, buddy, had me, yo. That I was gonna bring that same stuff up too, because it definitely had me in my feelings. Even worse, it's the Christmas season, so I was kind of like, might be kind of rough on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, trust me, that all of that came with that moment. But one of my best moments in that whole thing too was when Chris was like, "Yo, bro, don't be following me with the camera, eh? Like, I'm just trying to go home."
If I walk by myself, I'm good.
Yeah, you follow me, someone's gonna try to kill me.
Even at the end when he's like, "I'm good, I'm leaving," and then Kevin's like, "Yo, this is the dumbest thing you could be doing right now. We're 2 days away from the show or whatever." He's stubborn.
Anyways, big up Chris Rock and Kevin Hart every time, yo.
Only going up this year.
But there was another movie on Netflix that came up that I guess not everybody got to see, but Pree and Brian, Knots, you got to take some of it into, right? Leave the World Behind with Mahershala Ali.
I'm gonna get to that though.
Yo, it's a holiday watch to me still. If you got time, watch it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert again. I don't know how much of it do you want to get into.
We doing spoilers, bro?
I mean, yo, but he's been out for a few days, yo. Like, if you don't want to watch, then fast forward to the next segment.
Yo, man, them got time to like play video games and watch movies and a few days, bro.
Balls getting turned up right now too, you know.
It is. That's my point, bro. Like, man's gonna prioritize the TV's time, bro.
So what do you guys think? You want to touch on it a little bit? Good watch, bad watch?
Hold on.
We don't have to kill the whole thing.
I want to know how you prioritize your time for TV. What gets to win here?
I'll be honest.
That's a real thing.
No, that is a real thing. For me, back in the day, I mean, Game of Thrones took precedent over everything.
Everything.
We now they ain't really that. I mean, I barely watch TV now. Like it's mostly sports or like that's just what it is. I
don't sit down and watch it. Everything's on my phone. So if I'm in the kitchen making something, I have my phone right here and I'm doing it. If I'm I don't know wherever at the desk going through a couple emails, I'll have it on, so it's right there.
See, I don't like that, and that's my problem. I know I get why you do it.
No time for me to consume
exactly, and I get why you do it. Like, but me, I like to sit down and absorb. Yeah. That's my problem.
Ain't nobody popping popcorn. I wish,
bruh.
I wish I could pop some popcorn and sit down and enjoy.
I hear you.
Literally how I watched the game yesterday. I popped some popcorn. And had wine and watched.
It has to be intentional. Yeah.
I wish,
bruh. Yo,
actually,
you owe it to yourself every now and again.
Yeah. I'm learning that, and I figure because it's the holidays now, I'll find some more time to try to actually do it.
Yeah.
But you say go out and watch that film because it's a pretty good one. 4-star, 2-star, 10-star.
Like it's. How do I say it?
It makes you think at least, no?
So the ending just pissed me right off.
All right.
Super, in that way, like it was really dumb. But like there was a lot of
told you life was gonna be this way.
There's a lot of symbolism in the movie.
Oh, for sure.
So like reflecting on it, like when I watched the movie, I was like, yeah, this was stupid. This was a waste of my time. It was dumb. And then like reflecting on it and like realizing there was like so many like they call them like Easter eggs in the movie. And I was like, oh yeah, like the symbolism about all the things that I learned made the movie better. But like overall, I was just like, this is like there was it was like a build up and then there was nothing.
Yo, so you picked that over that? Like you picked that over the Chris Rock and
it was more entertaining. Like that, the Chris Rock one was more informative. Maybe I wasn't in the, like, I know it hurts your feelings.
No, I'm just trying to get context. If you were watching it the same time you were watching the Chris Rock thing.
I watched them back to back.
Oh, goddamn.
So.
Maybe you should have, maybe the other way.
No.
No, fuck. All right.
But I said I'm going to give it another go.
All right, that's right. We sold it a little bit. All right, cool. So. All right.
Nats, you want to give a take at all, or you just want to?
That's scary. What if you don't like it the second time either? Ooh.
God, spoiler to me. I don't care about spoiler alert. Like, you didn't see it.
No, I think that.
Oh,
I think
yeah, we're gonna have to put that up.
The,
We're gonna have to put the spoiler alert thing
symbolisms
up
in
for
it
sure.
really made a difference.
We'll get killed.
Huge symbolisms, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's crazy!" Like yeah.
What's good about the movie? It puts things in perspective, and it really allows you to foresee. The thing with us in general is that we're busy people, especially here on this side of the world, North America. So we're just caught up in our own worlds, whether it's work, try to hustle, make money, kids, relationship, whatever it may be, extracurricular activity. And we really don't spend the time to ourselves and plan and prepare, and even too, the years go by so fast. You're busy working now, and before you know it, 10 years pass, and
That's a
you
fact.
didn't even realize that, shoot, I should have put money away for retirement, and now I'm only a few years away from retirement, and now I'm in a predicament. All right, so it's just, the world moves so fast. So the movie, for me, it really just put things into perspective that we really need to be mindful of how we're utilizing our time and how we're prepping our time for unseen circumstances, all right? Because again, life can happen, and I'm really trying to speak without spoiling it for you, but...
If the man didn't want to talk about it that bad, go on. I probably won't get to it.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's like Chris Rock's dad just dying. Like, life happens. And he's like, yo, we went one day and then we got the pink sign on our door. Now, serious alerts. But that, you know what I mean? He's like, life happens.
Yeah.
And now he's the head. He's got to run it. He's got to figure it out. And then how his show got canceled, or they're not using any of his material. Yo, that's hard to deal with, bro.
Yeah,
that
but
level of stress.
But with sticking with the movie though.
Yeah.
For these life events that they say are sometimes natural, but then something like that would suggest it's unnatural because it would have been warfare. How prepared are we for these things as humans? And one of the questions I posed when Nats and I were talking earlier was, if this were to happen in real life tomorrow for each one of us,
just say it, because I don't know. I don't know what you're
if something.
So basic about the movie. So basically, like, everything stopped. In the world, like, everything just stopped. Like, internet went down.
Any type of cyber activities, like the satellites went down, so there was no connectivity with
so
anything.
Like, to the point where, like,
I'm still gonna watch
ships were crashing into the beach. There was one scene where
the Teslas,
like,
for me, bro.
So one scene, it was like brand new Teslas
that weren't even driven, still with the stickers on the window.
Were programmed. They were all programmed to like
there's one spot, and they're all just crashing into each other.
But it's to block off entrance to the city. It's just like one after the other, so no one's driving it. And they weren't like so like stuff like that. It was like there was reference to like deer. Okay, so like it'd be like eerie silent. They would just see like 50 deer.
50. Them shits was like
initially, right? Like the first time she saw like maybe like 50, then it was like just multiples of like deer. And if you look
then
up the
king deer showed up at one point too.
If you look up the symbolism of deer, I think it's under like Greek mythology. It means death. So it was basically like the world
but
is
there's
ending,
little things that you have to go look into yourself.
It's from the government, like it's planned. So basically, they're like, okay, let's do this because we need to like balance out society and like figure out friggin' like all this shit. So it's like, let's just make the world attack each other, and it'll sort itself out.
It's the art of war,
and it'll sort itself out. So it's like they had a lot of microaggressions, like a lot of racism, like underlying.
You guys are selling this so good right now.
Underlying
I'm like,
racism.
but the thing is, a lot of people. I get it.
But the complaint is a lot of people missed all of these things. And
So
to
like,
them, it's like they were looking for the climax, and then the thing that happens at the end, where it's like, oh, there was no real shit moment.
So that part, so the racism part is like the neighbor. His last name is like, I think it was like Huxley or something like that, and that person was like the 5th senator to like say like, no, slavery shouldn't be banned, like back in the day, like that kind of like little small things. It was like they, at the end, like the little girl like finds this bunker and they do like shots of the bunker, so like, you know, the couch and like the plants, like
It was the
herbs they're
plants for me
growing.
still, yeah.
It wasn't that. It was the pantry for me. So if you looked at the
Oh, for
pantry,
sure. The pantry thing means
they
that I feel
did
like
like
it's a-
they did like 4 shots of the pantry.
Yeah.
But the reason the pantry for me is that every product in the pantry was something that is now canceled due to like the racism. So like it was all Aunt Jemima stuff.
Oh, I didn't even
It
take
was
that part
all
in.
like this beer that was like Mexican, and they said like instead of Joe they said Jose, like all these things that are canceled now. Like it was like some like Indian, like native Indian, like this like the, you know, all the symbols that they change for like regular products.
Yeah.
The only one that's coming to my head that makes sense is Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
The other one,
And
I
that's,
just
that's very
remember.
recent too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
that's
very
that's
we're
all the
familiar with
product
that one.
placement.
Yeah.
So it's like the end of the movie initially pissed me off because I was like, the fuck is it ending like this? Sorry.
It's Christmas, guys. Like Santa just went like this.
How
Talking about there are no reindeer coming here. We ain't seeing
Exactly.
50, not even seeing 5.
Those carrots are going back in the fridge.
So anyways, how it ended, I was very flabbergasted at the way that it ended.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, how is it going to end like this? And then when I was talking to Knots about it, it was just like, it's because like you don't know what happens. Like it just leaves you like not knowing.
Exactly.
And it is like the sense of like not knowing what's going to happen because no one knew what was going on. Because all the satellites are down, everything's down, so you can't communicate with anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One thing that actually stuck out to me was towards the ending, right? Where, and this is not really to spoil it too much, but where it was highlighted one more. And that left it open-ended because the movie was sectioned off in different chapters, right? Which was, all right, this happened, which is the flood, right? And they focus on the flood. And then after they focus on another
curve
drastic
and then
scenario.
another one,
So at the end of
And
the
the
movie
noise.
now, they left it open-ended, which is one more or the next one. So
The last one.
The last one.
The last one,
So
yeah.
now my question is, so is this now
gonna be a
what they
sequel.
call predictive programming to indirectly let us know that something is happening down the pipeline? And even to go a step further, remember the movie Contagion that came out in 2011?
And then what happened? We got COVID.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not to spoil it too much,
7,
but
8 years after that
Exactly.
movie release, and when you watch Contagion, it was I
Pretty
would
accurate.
say
Very, yeah.
70%
Exactly.
accurate to
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
experienced.
Outside of us pulling guns on each
yeah.
other.
But what about the
like,
but what about the Mark Wahlberg one where they're eating each other? That didn't happen.
Not yet.
True.
Pause.
Maybe it's happening somewhere right now.
Exactly. For all we know.
But yeah, watch that movie. And then look up it's like 8 Easter eggs about the movie. There's also like a QR code and like the map when they show. So it's like, and that QR code, when you like look it up, it takes you to like this abandoned amusement park.
Yeah, I have a question
Really
for
weird.
everybody.
It's really, really weird.
Did they do a better job of selling what to watch than I did? I just want to know, like, are you guys going to go watch that first or what I suggested or spoke about? It'd be a good poll. It'd be a good poll.
I think it'll be a landslide.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I think
You know
By
what?
the selling.
I'm actually serious about the question. I'm intimidated by your guys' presentation, and you're kind of a spokesperson because you didn't even watch ours all the way.
I watched half.
Yeah.
I had good points. I started the
No,
conversation.
I know that. I'm not. I wasn't saying it like that. I didn't say it like that. I mean, like, I'm gonna go watch this because of how you guys put it. I'm like, I don't think I put it that good.
I mean, all I was gonna.
It was a
do is-
compliment, but yo, that was dangerous.
You know,
That was,
you know he deserved. You know he deserved. That wasn't even, bro. We won, bro. Just did it, bro. Like, even the way you should have sold that wasn't even that fun.
I'm adding this in the clip because now I might win back some sympathy points.
Anyways, last
think
movie
so.
question before we go to the break, because it is the season. Let me get my
Well, like
best
what?
Christmas movie.
Oh, you're
You weren't here for that
ridiculous.
I was gonna
conversation
say,
last
we
year,
did
but
that.
I want to hear your take real quick.
Oh, that was mean, by the way.
What?
When we spoke about this the last time.
Yeah. Hey man, we might even just put that episode out on Christmas.
When? Oh, you
just-
mean like
just-
last year when I wasn't
when
here?
you were here. But we had a discussion like best Christmas movie ever because I was all like, yo, Home Alone 2, Home Alone 1
I
or 2.
can't say
but
it. Let her pick.
2.
Let her
Yeah,
pick, please.
But
Let
either
her pick.
one was better than yours.
It,
No, it's better than yours. Sorry, his was on some like.
what are you talking about?
Anyways, okay.
All
Christmas
right.
movie.
it's like a tie, I would say, for me. And it's Home Alone and Die Hard.
Which Home Alone?
1.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of Home Alone 1?
I think.
Because what's up there for me is that at the end when the spider's on his face.
It's funny.
I think when what's his face is like keeps slipping down the stairs when he's going to the basement. That one.
Pretty good. That part was pretty good too, yo.
Yeah.
Man, yo, big up Macaulay Culkin wherever he's at, yo.
Only going up this year.
Did you see, I saw like a spoof of like Home Alone 3 where he's like old and he's the dad.
Nah, what?
Yeah,
right.
just recently.
You know what
It
I
was
did
on
see that I
TikTok,
thought I did like was his Google commercial.
That was funny.
Oh,
Yes.
that was a
That was
good
funny.
Google commercial.
Yes.
That was very
Whoever
funny.
wrote that
Yeah.
one, yo, you.
That's what I was trying to
Round
go
of
back. So I'm
applause.
like,
That was
he
smart.
did something recently that
Yeah,
was just
man.
like well done. And that
It was the
The
Google
marketing,
commercial.
Yeah.
that and
amazing.
Very well done.
Absolutely
very
amazing,
well
yo.
done.
I didn't catch
Walmart had
Go-
one
go
too
check it out if
for-
you haven't seen
Walmart
it.
had one too for Mean Girls. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was really funny.
I
think
did.
that's
I
what
think.
it
Wait,
is.
Yeah.
if it's the same one, I still think
Yeah.
the Macaulay Culkin
No,
one
no,
better.
that,
but
yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
What I saw with him recently, though, he has a picture with his
With the mom?
yeah,
Yeah.
of a president winning
that part too. I
That's
seen
what
that
I
one.
saw.
That was dope. Yeah.
You know what I found out kind of late too? His
Wait.
brother. What?
So yours is Home Alone 2?
Yeah, I'd go 2 over 1.
I go 2 over 1.
What's your favorite scene? I can say my favorite scene is in the
The
hotel.
bricks, yo. When he's throwing the bricks in his face.
That?
Yeah, what? Like,
Nah.
that? No, listen, no. Sorry, there's that, and then when
the
he gets
hotel-
shocked.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
no.
that's in 1, right? That's in 1 or 2. When he gets shocked, yo.
No.
Bro.
And he just
That's
screams higher and
Dad,
higher and higher.
yes.
Nah, it's when the bellhop goes into like his hotel room.
Thank you.
That whole scene.
No, for sure.
Like his Tommy gun? Yeah, that.
Yeah, right.
So wait, what's
Oh,
your
sorry.
favorite movie? Christmas movie?
That
his
line.
So I
You
said,
have to mute his mic. You can't leave his mic on.
you know what it is? Okay. So Home Alone, it's like every year. Like it's.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
will
it.
not watch it.
They'll never die to me, bro.
Yeah.
That movie just lives on
At this
forever.
point, I can't say it's. I won't sit down and watch it anymore.
Are you serious?
I can't anymore.
Nah,
It's
man.
I
too
also
much.
really like Elf.
Elf is bad.
Elf is hilarious.
Yo, underrated.
He's so
to me, he's
funny.
one of those comedians
Nah,
I don't really mess with like that.
I'm
He has
more
a-
like
You
yeah,
don't
like-
think Will Ferrell is funny?
But you see, at this point, I'm where he's at.
Where's Bad Santa? at?
Oh my goodness!
That's where I'm trying
Oh,
to
I'm
be.
sorry. Hold
my
on.
goodness.
Hold on.
Yo,
You guys don't.
that's actually- yo.
Hold on. No, you guys
Like,
don't
I'm
talk
like, when
about
are we
Step
gonna get to
Brothers?
this?
You don't think Step Brothers is funny?
I don't mess with Will Ferrell like that, to be honest.
Step
yo.
Brothers?
I don't mess
It's
with
good.
Will Ferrell like that.
It's good.
Oh, you guys are. Yeah, I am the
No, Will Ferrell's
funniest,
funny.
best comedian.
Even the way they talk about Anchorman in the industry that I'm in,
Yeah.
they're always referencing it. All right, it's not that funny to me.
Oh, right. You
I
don't
didn't like-
think you haven't watched Seinfeld, so who cares about your opinion?
Even his cameo in Wedding Crashers.
that was huge. I'm sorry, I rated that.
I
one.
go to
thought-
funerals.
Yeah,
I didn't religiously watch Seinfeld, but I watched Seinfeld.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hush.
but
Jeez.
that's that one.
I didn't
That,
hear
Which one?
that
We
one.
didn't hear him. It was
Old school.
old school. Will
Old school.
Ferrell?
That's where Will Ferrell's
Which
like.
one's that one?
That's
How
peak Will
can
Ferrell.
you guys?
Which one's that
that's
one?
Crazy.
We're gonna go straight. Top 3, bro.
Man, I'm ready to go to
Old
break.
School, yo,
Hey, Will
old school,
Ferrell,
bro.
yo.
Top 3, bro.
Oh my God.
Top
this is such
3.
A
Old school is
revelation.
hilarious.
Sorry, to continue, round it out. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
I think I'm gonna go with Bad Santa now. It would have been like a Home Alone if I'm
That's not
speaking
what you
from
said
the-
last year, bro.
Bad
No, it's not.
Santa.
That's not what I said last year. Last year I said Home Alone.
No,
2.
that's what he said. That's what he said. He said it wasn't.
And
No,
Knott's
but
one
who?
of- oh, you
No,
don't
one
care
of you
about
guys
Christmas?
had a movie, and
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
looking
him.
at you
Yeah,
sideways.
Sound of Music.
Oh,
Yeah. You know what it is? No.
That's sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I'm laughing at him laughing.
you know what it is? It's one of those old classic movies. It's still playing. Like it's still playing.
Yeah.
Like after a while, Home Alone, like that's gonna die. But like Sound of Music was been for like over like what?
I don't know if Home Alone will ever die, to be honest with you. It's very nostalgic.
30. Okay.
Like, when did it
Yeah,
release?
you're probably right.
Does anyone know?
At this
Home
point, it's
Alone?
like 30
Yeah.
years.
the first one?
Yeah.
30
Like
years.
1990 or 1992, around that time.
Nah, it's
No, the
after
first
that.
one.
It's after that. It's like grade 4, grade 5.
The first one or the second one?
No, the first one. I'm talking about the second one.
So you're looking at
it was definitely the first one was definitely before 92.
1990.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the second one.
Yeah, I
just remember the guy.
We were talking about the first one though.
Yeah, weren't you just talking about the first one?
I remember that recorder he had in the second one.
Oh, that was later on. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Do you guys remember him actually? This is from Humberwood.
When was the second one?
Do you guys remember?
92. So the first one was 90. The next one was 92.
Like we would. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I was just record.
Talk Boy.
Do you remember? Sandeep. He was in grade 6. He was in our grade 6 class. He actually had the recorder. The same one that Macaulay Culkin has.
Guy in the world, huh?
Yo, I did think he was the coolest guy. I was so fucking jealous. I'm like, oh my god, you know how expensive that shit was? That shit was like $300, $400, $500 back then. And I'm like, oh my god, he's got one of those. I was like trying to be his friend and shit. Like, I was, that button. I'm trying to like become friends with him. Like maybe I could borrow it or like that shit was 100%. That shit was the coolest shit ever. Oh man, you never did that? You guys never did that as friends? Like back in the day? Come on.
I think I missed this show.
Go to break.
Really?
I need to go catch my breath and get a drink, yo. We'll be back with some more perspective, man.
You guys fully had a friend like that.
This episode is brought to you by Body Ammo. More than a look, it's a lifestyle. Pick up some Body Ammo to protect your mind, body, and soul. Now, back to some more of wha'SUP.
You're not even playing Mariah Carey?
Wonder Mariah Carey.
No, Wonder. Wonder Mariah Carey, bro. What? Come on, bro.
Mariah Carey over to Chris Breezy, man.
Come on, bro.
Classic.
You
just played.
If you're gonna talk about the nostalgia that is Home Alone, how are you gonna just dismiss Mariah, bro?
That is
honestly, I'm a Mariah hater still.
Oh wow.
I bump one, two of her songs, bro.
Dog, bro. We can't be friends, bro. Come on, man.
I'm Whitney all day.
What does that have to do with the Christmas song?
Bro, they can't be two goats, bro. We just talking about earlier, bro.
He needs to watch it again,
bro.
Whatever.
No takeaways, man.
Anyways, technically, this is a segment sponsored by
Body Ammo.
Find them at
www.bodyammo.ca or in person at Makeway at 91 Walnut Avenue in Toronto.
So what's up, yo?
So speaking of that, with yours, do you want to just like say what you were telling me in the break?
In terms of
the keys.
Yeah, man, it was dope because I mean, if you watch, I shift around a lot, move around a lot. Got a lock-ish in my pocket, so I already attached the gift, the jade, on the kicks. I already attached it to my keys. Put everything in my pocket. And then amongst my movements or whatever, I realized it was the only thing that was sticking out. And I got a lot of stuff on my keychain, a lot of like just random stuff.
Right.
And it was the only thing that came out. It's just
its energy working.
Yeah.
And probably because I'm beside you too, to be honest with you. But I feel like stories like that, like Knots, you were telling me one. Do you want to share with the people?
Can you actually just give the explanation of the purpose of jade?
So basically jade, like overall is for like protection and like prosperity and success overall. So like with these pieces, basically like they do its purpose for you in the way that it's supposed to. So like I'll tie it in and I'll explain further when you finish your story.
Yeah, it was just very random. It's not often that things fall off on my keychain, per se, but I was at work literally 2 days ago, and I was about to go out for lunch, grab my jacket, and I usually do a spot check just to make sure I have everything.
Cell phone, wallet, keys.
Straight. Exactly.
Big three.
And I pulled my car keys out of my pocket, and I attached the gift that you given to us to my keys. So I pulled my car keys out of my pocket, and I didn't see the shoe, the jade stone.
Yeah, the lucky
so
one.
now I'm doing the pad, like, where is it? So I reached back into my pocket and pulled it out. And I saw that it fell off of my keychain, which I was a little bit confused because it was on securely. And there's no rhyme or reason as to why it fell off. So I reconnected it, and didn't think too much of it, and it's been connected ever since. So when we were talking not too long ago, and I'll let you thoroughly explain it, it made sense as to why it fell off of my keychain.
The reasoning for that is that, so like jade will do its purpose for you. So like sometimes if you're wearing a jade bracelet and it breaks or it comes off, like wherever, it just means that it protected you in that moment. So that means it served its purpose for you.
And then you get rid of it? Like
it's done.
It's
like
done.
that's it.
Yeah.
So like for knots, if it just like came off, and it doesn't make sense, it came off because it's very secured, they're drilled, they're this, they're that.
Yeah.
That means it just served its purpose for that moment, but it wasn't done yet. It's not done doing whatever it needs to do for you.
Okay.
Which is why like you still had it. If that wasn't the case, it would have came off in a different place, it just means like whatever you were dealing with. So you're at work. So something to do with work, something in that realm, it was protecting you or giving you protection for something, but it's just not done like serving its purpose for you. And you had a story about, or did you had a story about the stone too?
Yeah. So I was saying earlier, I was going to share with you because why I feel like it's lucky. I feel like I'm sensitive to the energy too, though. You know when you have something and you just notice things are going a little different for you, or things do start to change. So I've noticed that a little bit as well. I kind of like him. This is weird. I thought I lost it too at one point, and I'm searching for it everywhere, but it was just stuck in the middle of that thing in your car or whatever.
Console?
So, yeah, but I felt like I was like, oh no, I lost it. Like I felt bad. But so anyway, that's just the energy part of it. So I found it or whatever. So I keep it in my car the whole time now. And I'm driving. I drove to New York, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I drove there. And yeah, their speed limits are messed up, man. Like it changes.
The miles per hour?
Yeah. No, I could change that.
Yeah.
That I'm okay with. But like it goes from like 55 to 25 and like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, I got pulled over.
Oh.
That's rough.
Yeah, I got pulled over. And the guy seemed cool, all that, whatever. And I'm like, yo, like, there's no way he's not letting me off right now. You know what I mean? He comes up to me and he goes, 9 out of 10. Sorry, most important part. I'm playing with the key. I'm just playing with it in my hand, like just fidgety. He comes back to me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
The shoe.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's there.
You don't think that's going to suggest to him that you're nervous about something?
No, I'm not nervous. It's just in my hand. Like I'm just,
right.
Yeah. So he comes back and he goes, 9 out of 10 times I'd give you a ticket for this right now. But it's like, it's not worth my time or something like that based on, cause it's going in the States or Canada or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, just watch here or whatever. So I was like, ooh. And like, yeah, little things like that.
Protection piece?
Whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying this is what happened in the last little while. So I believe in, I don't know, that kind of stuff. So
dope.
Maybe I'm overlooking into it, but I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, I don't think so.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Energy is energy. But like, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's really
so
dope.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you didn't say this, but you said this on the break. Apparently jade comes in more than just green.
Yeah, it comes in various colors, and like the different colors hold different meanings. People just associate green with jade because it's the most like common color that like just people know that of. But jade comes in so many colors, and each color has like a different meaning behind it.
Yeah, did you guys know that, or is it just me? I thought it was only
just
green.
learned that.
Yeah, I always thought it was green.
Yeah.
Dope.
I didn't. It's news to me.
There we go.
Greatly appreciated.
No problem. All right, let's move on to.
It's like body ammo and car ammo. I don't know, right?
No.
Like it kind of saved my car, like the ticket.
Well, it saved you.
Yeah,
it's ammo for your body.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I was just thinking to make a piece for a car. Like, do you do that too?
Well, that can be in your car.
You know what I mean?
As you're like on your rear view.
Yeah, somebody find me a phone book, yo.
So what you think that you're making me cool with you guys. Look how look at his narrative there. this guy's the one throwing the phone book.
Only going up this year.
Oh man.
So let's edit all of that out.
Nah.
This reminds me of that.
Let's do that.
Let's be honest, Kevin. There ain't nothing too big for you. Oh, fixing those pillows.
Oh shit! Oh, you guys are the best.
I'm ready. I'm waiting on these guys.
Yeah, so anyways, let's move on to relationships. So today's topic is about relationships and finance. So I'm going to pose a question to you guys.
Is it because it's Christmas and you know all of our money's done?
You're like
Big up Prepper, yo. I hope she got a good Christmas gift this year.
Well, you want me to just spill it? I swear the episode's coming out before, so I gotta kind of.
So yes, let's get to that.
Yeah,
but
sure.
So
We'll start with you where you want to start.
Do you guys feel, or I'm gonna pose this question: does it matter to you in terms of finances, like what your partner or potential partner does or earns? So, for example, like I would say back in the day when I was younger, I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care what you do. Like, it doesn't matter as long as you have like drive and this and that and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And like,
not as a price tag on that.
I just feel like, I feel like now I'm just being like realistic in the sense that like I am where I am now at this point in my life. So it's like, yeah, I can still support like my partner or whatever the case may be, but I caught that. I can support my partner in like what they're doing. Oh, like he messaged me like and said that I say whatever the case may be a lot.
Oh, okay.
So I just caught it, but I feel like it's the first time I said it. But now I'm thinking about it. But anyways,
like me, and I kind of feel like that whole thing,
but that was the first time I ever like thought about it.
The one that I liked from you is the da-da-da-da-da.
Well, you do that when you're hyped. Like, every time you're hyped. You're like, yeah, and she's like, da-da-da, yeah, every time, yeah.
Well, anyway.
But does that, so I feel like now I'm at a point where like you also need to be at a certain level for me to like build this or like do this. So like, how do you feel about that?
It's funny because back in the day, it was always like, she needs to be a certain level, needs to be a certain level, da 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 da. And for the most part, like that was more materialistic. Like it was more, it was less substantial. Like things to me now that mean more to me now, they meant more back then. Now, like when I've gone through the ringers of my own, relationships, woes and whatnot to where I'm at now, I feel like I've learned to a degree where, yeah, she needs to be of a certain stature or certain caliber, but it's like the things that I put the weight on.
No, for sure. Like that, you know what I mean? Yeah. That, like, I get.
So for me, like, yeah, she needs to be a certain status, but like it mattered to me, like, more so how is she gonna help, like, raise my kids? How is she gonna, like, be there as a mother? More so than, like, what she earns type of thing. So before, and the reason why I say that is because before it meant so much. It was so like, like if you weren't saying this, if you didn't like work here, or if you weren't have this going on, we couldn't par. Like it just wasn't that.
So I get what you're saying, like in terms of that, but I want to just take all of that part out for this question. So it's like basically like, for example, like if let's say you earn X amount and your partner earns like minimum wage or whatever, and then you guys want to buy a house, or like you have good credit and they have horrible credit, or you have no debt and they have tremendous amounts of debt, like stuff like that. Does that stuff, because you're already like past that, right? So not in terms of like picking a partner, like do you think that you would factor in those things? And I'm going to pose the same question so you guys think about it.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Don't be like, are you going to ask me the same question? Like, those ones.
Yeah, but I'm gonna investigate or do my research or see what I'm getting myself into. Ultimately,
so it does matter to you.
It does matter. I can't say for sure.
Right.
It matters.
Fair. SB.
You're gonna have to run the question again. I'm sorry.
Bro,
I just think a million different ways, so I just want to hear it again. Sorry, because I was like into his answer at the same time. Forgive me.
when picking a partner,
Yeah.
does it matter to you? And I'm not bringing in any other attributes right now. I'm just simply talking about financial aspect.
Yeah.
Does it matter to you? Let's say if you're earning 80,000, I'm just saying, and she's earning like minimum wage, and you're thinking about like, doing things together, as in purchasing things. You have really good credit and she has horrible credit, or she has great credit. Yeah. Or you have no debt and she has a lot of debt. Do those things matter to you in picking a partner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So would you be with someone that makes substantially less amount of money than you?
Not right now.
You wouldn't? Would you?
I could.
Substantially?
That's just a part of the decision. It's not ultimately just based on that. So it's like, what are the other qualities? What else is in the picture?
She could be amazing. Everything else.
So that's why I stick with my answer.
Like,
So yeah.
Okay.
So it's I can still see it happening.
Okay. And then now.
I'm already broke. I don't need somebody who's broke with me.
I get it. But
first of all, don't talk like that. We're manifesting here. Don't talk like that. Don't put that energy out there.
But I mean,
So you're
right
not
now,
broke.
current circumstances.
You're not broke.
All right. I mean, I'm not wealthy.
So that's there.
Right.
You will be yet.
So I need
You're
somebody
not wealthy yet.
I want somebody
You're
who's
not wealthy yet.
Yeah, well, I want somebody who's going to be wealthy and understands what wealth actually is.
Boom.
If we're on that page together, then yeah, we're good. And if that suggests that you're making minimum wage right now, that doesn't really line up with the bank account that I'm trying to line my bank account up with. But I appreciate it. It's just, it still plays a factor in where I am right now in life. You know?
Right.
Because it's rough out here, man. Inflation.
So then if you guys were in relationships, like, would you have like a cat? Well, let's start with you, because you are in, you have something to say?
Back in the day, I
sort
feel
of
like,
say it the other way, though.
Whatever, but like right now, substantial, I don't think I can
substantially,
deal with I can't deal with substantial.
I look at it like
I'm too far.
I just feel like
where
I just feel like the circumstances could be such that it still makes sense. Like, it's a part-time job where you're getting minimum wage. You have something else that's maybe commission-based or is more of investment-based, or the swings are a little longer, or you got to wait for something like that. There's so many different things that could be a part of it.
But that
you could be in school for law.
You already have that ball already has to be rolling.
Those things are different, right? Like, if you're in school, like, the other part of this question or aspect is like, I have a certain lifestyle for myself, like things that I do, or places I go, or whatever the case may be. And it's like it would be very, and I have, like, let's say I have like other friends that live a lot higher lifestyle than me. I can't go to all the places that they go to, right? Like I just can't do that. And I'm not going to put myself in financial strain to just like, keep up with the Joneses. I'm not that person. But so like, if I have a partner and I have this lifestyle, then like I would want someone that can enjoy that with me, or do things with me, or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying I can't do things that don't cost money, for sure, but I'm just saying that I have a certain quality of life that I've attained for myself that I would like to continue.
What about what I said made you say that, though?
Nothing you said made
cool.
me say it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could just see both sides of it. Is why I'm justifying my answer.
No, I mean that's it's your choice, right? It's your preference as to what you want to do.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm at a point where I can't do that for me.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask a question, just because it's similar to what you're saying in a way? Yo, if you're dating somebody right now, right? Are you gonna check their health benefits? Are you gonna check their health, like their health? Do they have like diabetes, or do they have like cholesterol, or are you looking into that too?
For me, I'm gonna just speak on it. Like that should be a part of the conversation. That should be part of the conversation.
I think anything you decide when you're gonna be with someone long term, I think that there's so many factors that you need to take into account. Like I would say, like 5 years ago, I didn't even think about asking like a partner if they had debt. I didn't even think about that.
Really?
I didn't think about asking a partner like, what's your credit, like, is your credit good, like, or all these things. Like, I didn't think about that. And like, I think maybe I didn't, or I assumed I was like fully ready to like settle down, and maybe if I was with someone that was at that part of their life too, like to do that, maybe that conversation would have came up. But I think now I bring up those things, health, all these things, because you're like, okay, if I'm gonna like build a life with this person, like I need to know these things to make an informative decision.
The reason I say it is this one's come up for me lately.
Health?
I never used to.
I didn't think about that then.
But
before
my point exactly. But like now I'm in a space where I'm older, obviously, and the potential is there to meet somebody.
Yeah.
But this is something that I'm interested to know. Like I'm like, yo, if you got health problems or like you got sugar or you got diabetes or something, like that's a conversation that
for sure
could be a complete deal breaker.
For sure. There's like so many things like that.
I just want to know if you guys thought like that or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm more curious to know if you call it sugar or do you call it diabetes?
Sugar?
Parents would say sugar,
Okay,
but I could say diabetes, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Not everybody calls it sugar. Yeah. Some people call it diabetes.
Yeah. Oh, you're calling diabetes sugar?
Like in Punjabi, they'll be like, sugar high hogi.
Oh. Yeah.
Run that back one more time again?
Yeah. No, it's all good. Sugar buddy. Yeah.
But I don't even know. I've
sugar
heard that
low hoagie. Like, I've
heard that in English.
Like, even when it's low, like, it's like sometimes you catch someone eating like a little...
a candy like or a little something.
Yeah.
They always have something on them, but yeah.
What's good called? Oh, like what do you even call that in English? I'm drawing a blank right now, man. It's from sugar cane. When you make it into a rock, what do you call that?
Sugar cane?
Yeah, but it's it's a solid form now. Like you could eat it.
Like a sugar cube?
Yeah.
You mean like the sugar, like the demerara,
you know the juice,
like sugar.
Like from the juice, you can make like these.
Yeah, you can make crystal, like little crystals.
So we have them too.
Do you know what I'm talking?
Yeah, but they're white. I don't know.
They're like they could be orange.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're called in English.
Someone hit me up. What's good called in English? I don't know what it is. But anyway, yeah.
Where were we?
But yeah. So anyways, Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
A cat.
All the way back to that?
Yeah, no, a cat. So, did you buy and are you done?
I'm done. Mm-hmm. I always say I'm gonna have a cap, and then it kind of
goes.
Yeah, and then it's not to say that I intend on splurging. It's just if something speaks to her, the occasion, it's just the most appropriate, and it's a little more than I intended. It's just like, you know what? If this is gonna hit home, then
that's
you know what I mean. Unless if it really puts me in a point where we're not eating,
it's gonna cut you right.
Then we're not doing that.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, oh man, it means I gotta like budget a little bit or be a little smarter for to pay for that, then we could do that.
Are you gonna divulge like what you?
I am not, because she is very resourceful, and she will, if she gets whiff.
When is this show dropping?
Before Christmas.
Monday, not Wednesday.
Probably on Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody watching.
That's what's up. Well, I'll save it. We could talk about it after. We could talk about the reaction.
Okay.
Save it for our New Year's show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's same. I don't. I probably should have budgets, but I don't. I never do.
Well, you have that girl math.
I feel like you said.
Actually, yes.
I feel like you set out maybe with a budget, but then by the time you get into it, it just falls apart.
Yeah.
In years past, I was pretty good with this stuff, but
another
now
$20 gives you this warranty and then this backup plan.
The last couple of years, it's just, I don't know, man.
I think in my head, I guess you're right. In my head, I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like $100 a person. In my mind. Mm-hmm. That's wrong.
But even in this day and age, it's like $100 could have gotten you so much back in the day. Now,
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, now it's nothing.
Exactly.
One gift and you're done. Bro. Like you're done.
Yeah. So true.
Can't afford nothing else.
Bro.
Yeah, it was so funny. They had this thing on TikTok where they go $100 in Canada in 24 hours, and it's like $100 and then it becomes 50, 40, 10. The guy's left with like 10 cents.
It's getting pretty bad, man. I mean, they're calling
$100
for
is like $20.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's exactly
honestly,
what it is.
Really
that's what it is now.
The States is killing you too, man.
Yeah,
like God.
They're calling for a bit of relief come the new year.
Let me see it.
That's some bullshit.
When are we gonna just share the dollar? Can we just have some of their dollar?
Nah.
Bruh.
Trudeau did just have his sit down with CBC where they did speak a little bit to it. So, I mean,
did you guys get that bill?
If you have nothing to do when you finish watching this, go check that out. What were you saying?
Knots, do you have an answer to that?
I just think in general, now that we're at that age of maturity, it's super important to know that stuff.
Did you guys ever have this conversation? Because you've been together with, you know, your partner for so long. Yeah.
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's really good.
You should. Yeah, for sure. Because again, and this was when the idea was leaning more to seriousness.
Yeah.
To spend long term.
Yeah.
Right. So it's literally to get the understanding. And at the time, if you want to say, I was the liability because I didn't have the full time then.
Right.
Then I was freelancing.
Yeah.
A lot, and I could only find part-time work. All right, so, and I know that she had a lot of questions herself.
Right. Which
Right.
fair.
Yeah, so, yeah, we did have that conversation. And overall, just to answer your question directly, I think that, yeah, for sure. Like, if it's somebody that you do want to spend time with long term, probably health is a little bit too close to home in the sense of to have that conversation early, maybe wait it out a little bit, but when it comes to finances, yeah, for sure. It's something to get an understanding.
Me personally, I equate them one and the same. There's ways to do it, but I personally would rather not wait. Like when I was pursuing love interest for the long haul, I tried to get as much information as I possibly can.
Smart.
Like detailed information.
Smart.
You know,
I wish I did that.
I can't say
Well, because then you're not blindsided, right?
nah, and I'm not trying to waste time. I wasn't like, we don't got time for that. If we're just playing games, then we're just playing games. We don't got to talk about that. Period. But if that's the route we're going, nah, we're getting to the nitty gritty as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah, but I want to give you a shout out though. That was dope that you could admit that you were the liability when you guys got together. Like that's dope because it's not like every guy's got their thing together and these women don't have their thing together. Like there's a lot of women out there that have everything ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One of the ones for me though, speaking specifically to the black community, is the sickle cell trait. A lot of us don't even know that we have it because we never asked our parents or our doctors just never told us. But then twos, we find, like for us, a girl on the road who has the trait, and then once you guys breed, your child's gonna there's a very high risk of your child having sickle cell. It wasn't until more recent in life they started being able to extend the lives of a lot of people with sickle cell. But that was a big thing, especially amongst black people who just were just totally oblivious to it.
Yeah.
How did you guys not? That's something we should share with each other before we even get together, because that's a huge risk that you're taking alone.
I also bring it up because, I invest in my health. Like, I'm putting money into, like, getting the right vitamins or eating the right food and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong. I don't mean, like, I'm sold by the book. Like, there's junk food and all that, too. But I still get tested and I see what's...
your work.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Make an effort,
I don't have any issues right now. I don't have to take anything as a medication, you know? So I would want to know what's going on with you.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think that it is still taboo for
that's why I'm bringing it up
to speak about their health, because it is a sign of weakness. It can be a little bit embarrassing, and they just don't want to share that. And unfortunately, there are people who will lie.
Yeah, but that also goes with the fact that when COVID happened, and it's like, did you get the vax? Did you get the vax? And that's
I can't even imagine.
That's technically like a medical record, so it's like you're not gonna go up to somebody else and be like, hey. Like, or a woman or whatever, and be like, oh, have you ever had an abortion, or have you ever had this vaccine? Like, you know what I mean?
I would. I'd find a way.
Like,
I'm saying, like, this was a question that you would say to, like, this was like strangers.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, right? It's different. You're in a relationship, you're talking to your friends, whatever, but it's like you're just in a crowd. You're not crowd, but like you're outside with people, or you're at work. Like, oh, did you get your vaccine yet? Like, it's just a regular thing. So like I get what you're saying in terms of that, but it made that very like norm.
It did,
which it shouldn't have been.
I think only for the time being though, and in that
I still think I still think people shouldn't have asked people that, but I understand the hysteria and everything that was happening, but I just think that's still like you're still asking something to someone that's very personal.
But here's the thing, but a lot of wouldn't answer.
Fair.
So, you know what I mean?
So, as they shouldn't.
Exactly. So, yeah.
So.
Anyways, we hope you're enjoying your Christmas here with us on our Christmas edition of SCP. I guess you'll probably want to ring those bells a little bit as we go to break. Merry Christmas, everybody. But stay with us. We'll be back with a... What? Funny. We'll be back with a little bit of book perspective, some music perspective, and a little bit of UFC.
Dope. Make your business visible online. For a complimentary digital marketing and website consultation, go to dmmu.ca or call 647-469-DMMU.
Boys, stay inside, it's a Benz Demi. Swinging a 4x4, dog, this Benz bugging. Had to name the truck Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yo, big up Fab every time, bro. Yo, when it comes to this time of year, this is Fab season.
Yeah.
Every time, this guy forever
drops. Like, he's such a...
Yo.
The shitty part is, like, he's such a good mixtape rapper.
It's trust
like,
me, it's
and it
amazing.
just like it can't like it never goes fully to like mainstream. Like all of his mixtapes are so fire.
Yeah, but it's like you have to give this guy his respect on the street.
It's like lyrically, he's right, but like now I feel like people don't rate that.
I remember when the Young OG project came out around this time, 2014, 2015, I think it was. Same thing. That mixtape 2014 tore up the holiday season. What?
Are we back? Or
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Been back. The biggest song off of that one was Ball Drop. That's like a New Year anthem, bro. Like, this has always been Fab season. If you haven't gotten a chance yet,
I thought you were committed.
What? Go check out Ben's Giving. Dropped last week. In terms of other music, I wanted to big up Boss's project real quick out of the Dreaville camp. It's another really good one that I like.
Dreaville, it was there.
Big up Dreaville all day. For what you went to the
Raleigh,
the festival?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
How was
April.
it?
It was fire.
You're a Cole.
Shout out Cole.
Like that, eh?
Shout out Cole.
SB, you don't want to be like, oh, one day maybe he might be able to join us on here?
J. Cole?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope. That'd be crazy.
Crazy.
Who would you rather see, Fab or J. Cole?
Why are you gonna do that?
I don't know. For me, it's easy.
I can spirit. What?
In terms of what?
Like to have them on the show?
Yeah.
Or to have them on the show?
J. Cole. Opportunity to sit on speaker.
Yeah, J. Cole.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Yeah.
All right. I think that's you rubbing a little bit.
Sorry, it's on my...
2 songs off the Boss, though, that I want to shout out real quick are Black Jedi. Proper song, made the playlist. And Cartoon. Those are my 2 tracks. Cartoon.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Isn't any Boss? Like, you know, because Cole has a couple of artists on his roster that...
Not from here.
But still. There's Boss, and the other one is Loot.
Cartoon, man.
Yeah. Loot and Boss are like after J. Cole, 2 artists. Actually, damn, yo. Ari's up there, too. Dreamville's a camp for sure, though.
It's great.
Big up Dreamville every time, yo. Let me get him some Lazy Jaw. Damn it.
Only going up this year.
SB, what's up with the UFC thing, though? Because I know over the weekend...
Did you watch the fight?
I didn't watch it. I saw a little bit of highlights, but I didn't watch it. I know you were like in real time, like throwing some stuff out that you saw that you were like, yo.
Yeah. You saw some stuff, though, and that was dope. How did you... Okay, I got to ask, because how did you end up watching it?
So I didn't watch the fight.
Okay.
It was like, I follow like a lot of sports accounts. I saw their like pregame, like what they do pregame, and they were like,
the press conference.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
And so how they're always like, you know, like 2 fighters, they'll talk shit, say like whatever.
Promote something, yeah.
Yeah, and like.
I know where you're going.
The last like crazy one I saw, this is like years ago, it was like Khabib and like McGregor, like when they fought and it was crazy.
Yeah, that was nice.
Right? Well, no, that whole fight was insane.
Yeah.
But anyways, I digress. With this one, yeah, the guy is Colby, right?
Yeah.
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Colby's talking to Leon
Edwards.
Edwards, yeah. And so they're just going back and forth, and they're chatting, they're saying whatever, and then Colby's like, yeah, I will send you to like the depths of hell or something like that, right? So cool, whatever. Yeah, he's basically saying like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah. Real bad man.
Nah, man, take that Nah.
Yeah,
not for that.
It didn't go that way.
We're with Edwards.
It didn't go that way.
We're with Edwards, bro.
And so then, yeah, absolutely not. Like, all the way back for that man. So anyways, he was like, yeah, I'm going to see you in, like, the depths of hell, like, whatever. And then Edward's like, yeah, all right, man, like, whatever. And he's like, yeah, like, we're going to say hi to your dad.
Whoa.
Okay? Yeah. And his dad... His dad was murdered.
Boom.
Wow.
Okay? So then...
Yeah.
Edwards,
like real life.
Edwards is like, yeah, you know when you're just like, yeah. And then he heard that?
Far, bro.
He heard that, and he took his, like, mic, and he whipped it at his head.
Yeah.
And then got up to try to go after him.
Yeah. Like,
and then everybody stopped.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, yeah, I'll see you in the depths of hell. And the guy's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, we'll say hi to your dad. And he's like, yeah, well, what? And then he flinged it, got up, and then they started to, whatever, they got held back.
Yeah.
So now, can I keep going?
Yeah, go for it. You're killing
So
it.
then now.
And in the UFC world, this is like knowledge. Like everybody knows this story, this part of the
like he's 20.
Not everybody watches the press conference or the post-fight press conferences, so this could be news.
But how many people would know that his dad was murdered?
No, they've talked about
that.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
We'll get to that. You'll get that.
So he's 25, and he's like, he's Jamaican.
Yeah.
Okay, so then now they go and they fight.
Wait, which one? The Jamaican is the one with the dead dad, or the Jamaican?
Yeah.
Oh,
and the next guy,
my eyebrows just look like this, you know, like
and the next guy, Colby,
British Jamaican.
He's still Jamaican, and Colby, the whole time he was talking, you guys know he was wearing the hat.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so he was wearing the hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's just have it there. So then
No,
now,
add to that. Before he got into the octagon, he went and talked to Trump.
So he's
Trump was there?
Yeah, Trump was there.
Trump's always
so
at
he's
that
wearing
fight.
like,
I know. Yeah.
So then now they're gonna fight or whatever, and like Leon's like, you know, he had to talk to his, I want to say it was his mom and his wife, and saying like, because you're mad, right? You just want to throw hands, and not care. But with UFC, it's like endurance, so you still have to have control, like whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever, fight finishes. And Colby's walking around like big, like his chest is high.
Yeah.
Like he won. Okay? Because at the very end, like he had him, I think, in like a grapple hold. I don't know if that's right or something. Anyways, he had him on the floor at the end. Anyways, fight done, whatever. Obviously, for the majority of the fight, from what I saw, like Edwards was winning. So anyways, he wins. Right?
Wait, Edwards?
Edwards wins.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank God. And he kept his belt. I'm pretty sure. So then after the fight, Colby is like, yeah, you know, I should have had that fight. Of course, I should have won. But, like, you know, everyone knows I'm a Trump supporter. And that's why they didn't give me the fight. Like, complete cop-out.
That's what's
loser
happening?
terminology, yeah.
Oh,
but I was like, I was so
you gotta
happy.
stop doing that.
He won.
Whoa.
My volume again.
Oh, because you weren't muting his mic, yo.
No, you said that last time
I
too.
know, but I did.
So I saw all of this from, like, ESPN and like Bleacher Report, all on IG. So that's where and then I dove deep into it because I wanted to know what happened. So then I Googled it. I'm like, who won this fight? Like, I need to know now. And then that's how I found out all of what I just said.
So after the fight too, where to your point, like where he's talking about his whole dad thing, everybody wouldn't really know that at the time, outside of his reaction, obviously. But shout out to Edwards, bro. Like, he got on the mic and he opened up completely. He's like, yo, he's a competitor. He's still a great competitor. He's just a dirty human. He's like, that stuff hurt me. He's like, I was crying to my mom. Like, that still bothers me.
Yeah.
And like, yo, to be able to open up like that.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. I love that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I love that too. Like
that vulnerability in such a masculine sport.
Exactly.
I think is so fire.
Champion. I'm a champion. Like, and I'm saying this to you. So, you struggle with your stuff. Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
And to even be able to show it like that.
For sure.
Because in that moment, he flipped.
Who wouldn't?
If no one's there to stop it.
Yeah.
But he busted him up in the fight.
I love that.
So the fight, I was commentating on it because I was watching it. Like, I went to a bar out there, Kelly's. I don't know why they wanted cash. Who has cash anymore?
Big them up same way. Yo.
Nah, man, I'm
there
not
watching you.
Nah, they wouldn't. I had to pay them $20 to get in. And they don't accept they don't accept debit or credit, and they want cash. Like, who's walking around cash right now? And it was to get into the. It was like a fee to get in to just see the. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I went on the rant. I'm gonna tag him because it sounds bullshit. This is the part that I'm pissed off about. This is the part that I'm pissed about. Their ATM doesn't work. They go to the next store. Their ATM doesn't work. Shout out Sonny, he let me in. Yeah, but so yeah, to say all that, but in the fight, he's destroying him pretty much. I don't know what's wrong with Colby, or he's
just a sore loser.
He is, but it's not. See, like that's the like. Now let's get it. That's what I was trying to hit before. He's selling it. So that press conference went up 25% in sales when that was happening. So there's a whole nother thing to it. I'm not saying it's a good thing and you should say that. I'm just saying his perspective is, I need to make that money. I need people to buy this. I need people to see this. Even like this whole Trump thing, like. I'm not saying it's an act. I think he could be like that.
Do you feel like people do whatever it takes at any cost just to sell the tickets?
This is the new WWE. Like, that blueprint is working for people, you know? And it's like he had a fight with Usman as well before, right, Colby? And he was doing the same thing. He's talking pure trash to him and stuff like that. At the end of the fight, he went out of character, and he just said, I give it my all. Like, I was just doing that to sell the fight. I think there's a line that he crossed, bringing that sort of stuff up. Even Dana White after goes, that's disgusting. You shouldn't be talking about kids, and you shouldn't be talking about family members, like wives and stuff like that. So there is a level of like class. He kind of doesn't mob, you know what I mean? Like you guys could do whatever you want, say whatever you want. We're not going to stop you, but you should know, you know? And I think he's checked Colby a couple of times too, but
you don't care.
It's a part of the business. Like he's doing a good job selling it, but Leon, man, you should have finished him. His leg was done second round.
Oh, that right here behind his thigh.
Talk about it, because you've mentioned that specific part of the body.
Yeah,
for anybody who doesn't watch follow UFC, but that's an important thing.
It was swollen.
Yeah, he walked out with ice packs on his knees, right?
Remember when we talk about why I like it so much? Yeah. Like, this is like you're kind of like the comedian thing, really. You're in there, it's just you. Your corner's there. They trained you and all that, but now it's just you in here. Yeah. Okay, so everything you did to prepare for this person now, you got to do it now. So his plan worked. And like people don't, like I was talking to First King, shout out First King. And he's like, I kind of thought it was a little boring, respectfully, right? But like, I look at it like, I'm explaining it to him. I'm like, you got to look at the little things that they're doing. For example, their stance, right? Like this is how they're standing. But Leon is switching it up constantly. So he'll go orthodox, he'll go southpaw, because Colby wants to take him down. He's not letting him take him down. That's his strength. He made him stand. He busted up his face the whole time. Like he's saying, there's no cut him up.
Yeah, everything.
It was a clinic. Like it was a clinic. Yeah, but he still should have finised though.
But what does the leg thing mean? You explain the whole leg thing to me.
He chopped his leg down, so now it's like he doesn't have any power on his leg. He can't punch. How would I compare it to? You know when you're doing like a front kick in karate, right? Yeah. Like imagine you've done a whole bunch of squats. Pretend you've done like 300 squats.
Yeah, you can't even stand up.
It's hard. Yeah. He's just taking
all the power out of somebody's legs by hitting him in that same exact spot over and over again.
It's bruised,
some people might look at that as a dull part of UFC combat, because why does this guy just keep kicking his leg? Why you keep kicking his leg?
That is
exactly
foundation, fundamentals.
Exactly.
Perfect reference.
It's chess.
Perfect reference.
It's chess. It's war. That is war. What are you gonna do once your leg's gone? You can't take me down now. And then on top of that, the psychological part of it, then he started wrestling him, and he's out wrestling him now. So now I'm like, you said that about my dad. Let me fuck you up mentally too. But I'm gonna do it like this. Like that. That's the shit. And I'm gonna go out classy. Like salute. Like that was the crazy shit ever. Like all the back stuff. They get to see. But his crowd was in his corner though. Oh, they were ready to go.
I bet
they were ready to go. Though. Dana had to like calm him down and stuff like that. Yeah, because that's dirty, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean.
You don't say that. Real bad man.
Yeah. So, but now it's like kind of like what happens now, and just to bring it up, because not a lot of people are talking about this. I don't know, but I feel like Nate Diaz might be the guy.
Yeah.
Because they had a fight before. Nate Diaz is a free agent. And if he gets that call, like I think he's gonna take it still. He went out on a W. He rocked him. He almost knocked out Edwards in their last fight, like in the fifth round. He rocked him. Yeah, set that up. But he's gonna have to come prepared. I see him losing, but still, yeah. That's my take.
Well, I don't know. 2020. I did say I'm gonna start watching a hell of a lot more UFC, so I'll add that to my list of resolutions for 2024.
So I gotta pump it one more thing, bro, and this one's important. There's another organization that got like it kind of just dwindled now. So there's a couple of free agents. There's a guy that's coming in. I say everybody go watch him on YouTube or whatnot, right? What is it? Michael Venom Page. His highlight reel crazy. Everyone likes Anderson Silva and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Watch this guy's highlight
Yeah,
reel. Go watch his highlight reel. See the stuff that he does. I don't want to give away any more, but it is like out of a movie stuff.
Remind me.
It's
But he's
ridiculous.
on the come up.
He's not on the come up.
He's a free agent.
He's always been in another league that wasn't the main league.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
ABA.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's now getting into UFC's a premier MMA league, right? So now he's coming in. So we're gonna see what he does. He's got a hard fight coming up too. So that's first quarter New Year. I'll bring it up again. Go check that out though. You'll be like, oh shoot, I gotta see this.
Send it to me.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I'll definitely check it out.
For real.
I will have a little bit more time over the holidays, and I hope each one of us do. That's the one thing I can wish you guys for a holiday because I couldn't get you anything this year.
I'm into that.
I'll just give you one extra prayer for the holidays.
That could be worth more.
Appreciate
I was going to
that.
say, I'll take that.
Appreciate
Anyways,
that.
I don't know, anybody have a quick message they might want to send to their friends and or family? Anybody watching, listening? Shout out Netherlands real quick.
Shout out Netherlands.
Prep, what's up? Merry Christmas.
Always, all day. Just to the fam. 2023 was blessed. Can't believe it's done. 2024, very much looking forward to that. Just good vibes, good energy, man. You'll see me.
Only going up this year.
You'll see me. You'll see us.
Next episode we're doing resolutions.
To all the kids, there's no Santa. There's no tooth fairy.
Don't do that.
Edit that.
There should be no children watching
I was
us
gonna
right
say,
Please.
don't even edit that. There should be no kids.
now. There shouldn't
man.
be any children watching us right now.
What if
This
it's
potty mouth especially.
What if it's on in the background and you're cooking for your kids or something?
Hey man, I'm not gonna
Get
judge.
your AirPods up, man.
I'm not judging.
2023, 24, man.
Only going up this
Pree,
year.
anything? Shout out all your loyal customers, everybody who's supported so far.
One thing. My girl just said this yesterday. Stop. You want to be right, and we're just trying to be happy. That's it.
Woo.
That's it.
Woo.
You want to be right, but we're just trying to be happy.
That's it. Stop trying to be right.
That's
Just
a
be
bar
happy.
still.
That's it.
I think I'm gonna write that one down somewhere.
Yeah, do you guys like,
Shout out Weaver. Shout out Weaver.
is happiness overrated?
Oh come on, bro. We gotta
Too late?
bro. Like, I'm looking at what are we doing here, bro? Yeah, like
I got
Happy holidays.
I'm trying to go eat my dinner. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo.
Like and
I got the sour on ice, yo. I got
They don't get it. They don't get it. Like and subscribe.
I got the
We'll
sour
start that
on
off.
ice, bro. Anybody who's watching and or listening, thank you for all the support, I guess. Merry Christmas, happy
Happy New
holidays,
Year's,
whatever
Happy
you're
New Year's.
Looking
celebrating.
forward to seeing you 2024.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
definitely
for
see
sure.
you in the new year. Knott's big him up every time, him and his family. But this was another episode of SUP. Like SB said, hit us with the comments.
Another one.
That too. Whatever your like rating is at this point in time. But again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
That's what's up.
Bye.
Not the bye.
Bye. See you in 2024.